When you find a house you love, the very next step is putting your intentions in writing. But a real estate contract is a lot more than just a single purchase price on a piece of paper. It's a collection of crucial, moving parts that dictate exactly how your money is protected and how the timelines of your move will play out. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is video 8 of our first-time Homebuyer's Roadmap, a step-by-step series designed to take you from a nervous browser all the way to holding the keys to your first home with total confidence. If you've missed the first 7 steps, where we've covered everything from budgeting secrets to touring homes, make sure you go back and watch those next. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the actual offer paperwork. We're going to look at the 3 most critical details you need to consider as you prepare your contract, so you can protect your hard-earned savings buffer from start to finish. The very first detail you have to decide on is your earnest money deposit. This is often referred to as your good faith deposit. It's a specific amount of money, usually around 1 to 2% of the purchase price, that you wire to a neutral escrow company within a couple of days of your offer being accepted. This money isn't an extra fee. It ultimately counts towards your total down payment or closing costs at the end. But while the transaction is moving forward, that money sits in escrow as a promise that you are acting in good faith. Along with the deposit, your offer will establish your closing timeline, which is typically 30 to 45 days. This is the time your lender needs to fully underwrite your loan and process the paperwork. Before we write the offer, we look at this calendar closely to ensure your financing timelines are perfectly realistic, so you never feel rushed or stressed as the closing date approaches. The second major set of details to consider are your contractual safety nets, specifically your inspection and appraisal contingencies. These are the clauses that protect the earnest money deposit we just talked about. The inspection contingency gives you a specific window of time, usually 10 business days, to bring in a licensed home inspector to check the roof, foundation, plumbing, electrical systems, and a whole list of other items. And if major issues are uncovered, this clause gives us the right to ask the seller for repairs, ask for a price reduction, or walk away with your earnest money completely intact. Right behind that is the appraisal contingency. Your lender will hire an independent appraiser to verify that the home is worth the amount that we agreed to pay. If the appraisal comes back lower than our agreed price, we can negotiate this difference, and if we can't come to terms, this safeguard protects you from being forced to overpay, and you would be entitled to a complete return of your earnest money. The final details you'll look at are the logistical terms, specifically what stays with the home and when you actually get the keys. People often assume that things like the refrigerator, the washer and dryer, or a backyard storage shed automatically come with the house. In reality, unless they're explicitly written into the contract as included items, the seller can take them with them. We make sure to clearly itemize these components so there are 0 surprises on moving day. You'll also establish the possession date. Do you get the keys the exact moment the deed records at the county? Or has the seller requested a couple of extra days after closing to physically remove their belongings? Mapping out these logistical details ahead of time is the best way to ensure your moving day transitions smoothly into your normal family routine. Preparing an offer is simply about putting a clear, safe structure around your goals so that you stay completely protected throughout the transaction. If you were preparing an offer on a home today, which detail feels the most important to you? Is it making sure the appliances stay, understanding how your earnest money is protected, or perhaps it's making sure the closing date works for you? Drop a comment below and let's talk. In our next video, we're moving past the paperwork and stepping into the escrow process, giving you a peek into their world and what they do to help to get your transaction to the finish line. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it, and I'll see you next time. I'm Brian Whistler, Realtor, and I help people buy and sell homes in Oregon and Washington.